Let's discuss the answers to this question here, question 1, where we're supposed to make a chart of inflation for every single country. It looks like a bar chart for the year 2015. And don't worry if it doesn't look that great, because we're going to clean it up a lot in the next question. And so we have to get a bar chart, and once we get it, we will click on the tallest item here and find out which country has inflation of that amount and what the number is. This is just an image here, so that's not a real chart. So let's get started. We'll click on raw data from the World Bank, and we need to filter. So you can click anywhere you want when you apply a filter. It doesn't matter. Let's do that. And since we're trying to find inflation, we'll click here and we'll get rid of every single statistic we see here except for inflation. I'm going to make this bigger because it's tough to read. Scroll down to inflation. We want this one, annual basis consumer prices inflation. Okay, good. Great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chart the year 2015. Now, if you wanted to, you could select the data you want by hitting Shift and then Control, like we talked about in the previous exercise. Or you can do an easier way, which I want to do this time. And by the way, there's always a couple ways to do everything in Excel. So I'm going to select C, hit Command, or the CMD button on some keyboards, and then here T. Then I'm going to insert a bar chart. We want to use this format here. That looks kind of nice. Let's make it bigger. I wonder what data point that is. We have to make it very wide to find out. Looks like that's Venezuela, which had inflation of about 110% for 2015. If you wanted to, and you don't want to mouse over, it doesn't work for everybody, what you can do is you can right-click, and you can say Add Data Labels, right? And then you'll find that it's 109. Let me just Control-Z that, because that's a lot of messy information there. Let's go back now and find out if our chart looks the same. So I have to add here an axis called inflation in percent, and then here 2015 inflation. Okay, let's do that. Okay, right here, or I could have just clicked on the button at the top. Okay, 2015 inflation. We could put a source on this chart, but we're not going to. Okay. And then we want to insert an axis here. So remember, we've got this cool little utility here called Add Chart Elements. We insert an axis title on the vertical side. And what was that called again? Inflation in percent. That's right. Okay, cool. Double click. Control A. Okay. Inflation. There we go. Let me go back and take one last look here. Oh, looks a little bit different. Okay. I don't want to be too picky here, but I've got to set an example. There we go down here. There we go. Now we're done.